What's good, people? Today, we're going to be checking out some reels that are going around social media that might make you ask some questions. Let's get it started. What's good? Everybody tuning in. Uh, Shout outs to everybody that's been tuning in since day one. Before we begin, this video was made for entertainment and educational purpose. I think that these are most likely drones, if I must be honest with you. I don't think that these ain't, UFOs or anything, but could be wrong.
The fuck is that? The fuck is that in the woods? Hello? Hello?
In my mom's closet, we heard a
Dude was saying hello like if somebody was gonna reply.
hollow spot in the floor. So we ripped up the carpet and found an orange door. Which led to a safe in the ground. Now all we have to do is figure out a code.
Yeah, about figuring out the code. Your best chance is to try to crack it open with some sort of tools. Yeah, that definitely was moving. Um, but then again, we don't know if somebody was pulling it with a string or of some sort. That's bad. I want one. Man, I just noticed that they had some speakers on the bottom platform. They look like edifiers. I'm knowing just because I have a pair. I think they are edifiers. That is creative. Tell you that much. kind of makes sense. I mean, they're saying that there's water above us, so maybe the moon just dips in to that water, and that's the reason why you get, the full, half a moon, and then you get the full moon, and etc. Because when you get the full moon, it's not even in the water, but when it's not full, then it's just dipping in the water. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, I don't know if that's what's really going on with the moon, but makes sense. Something's definitely going on there. Some sort of magnetic or electrical field. Something's moving that spoon.
He was at church recording the choir when he sees this. A woman by the name Mariana explains that her father has sent her a video watching the church choir, and that while watching the video, she noticed something straight out of a nightmare. Amidst the people as he pans the camera, a pale, lifeless figure can be seen watching him. No one seems to notice it, and continue their ceremony, as if they're unable to see it. The disturbing videos posted onto Mariana's TikTok page. After the discovery, neither her or her father have any idea, or what this thing could be.
Um, could it be that maybe that person's wearing some sort of glasses, and since the camera is not like updated, it doesn't look like a new one. It looks like that video was taken back in the 90s or so. So maybe it's the resolution of the camera. They can't pick up the glasses, or I mean, who knows? But in this footage, that person does look, you know, weird. But then again, we don't know if they're wearing glasses or not. So
I am so good, bro. This is pulsating in electric fire. Shit, we're into the clouds. And we're up into the clouds. Yo, I swear to you, G. Yo. Yo, boy. We disappeared in the clouds. These niggas is hiding alien spacecrafts in the clouds. Facts. Wow, where did it go? Gone. Gone into the black cloud on the West Side Highway, everybody.
it did seem to have some sort of electrical force field. Man, somebody has a nice toy. This is the reason why I don't be going into water anymore, whether it's the ocean, river, lake, and just simply because I ain't trying to bump into anything that's unknown. The thing about this clip right here is that whoever's recording this video seems awfully calm for a vehicle to be driving by itself. I would have been trying to get a hold of the steering wheel or something or hit the brakes, but dude is just recording as if maybe there's another steering wheel on the other side. I mean, who knows? We only get to see that half. But yeah, I'm not believing this video. That's one big bell. It's been gone for a while. It's still intact. First of all, like, what are all those Volkswagens doing there? Like, why would anybody put them inside a cave? Because that cave looked massive. It just kept going and going, and you could clearly see there's like some sort of electrical line. I don't know if it's a water line, but there's some sort of line there, as if somebody like made that cave. But yeah, it's massive, and them doors. I mean, what's really going on? Can somebody even claim those vehicles? Imagine they had all the titles in the glove compartment. I don't think anybody would be able to pull the fridge down with a fishing line. Dude did run into the house. Seems legit. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
See, now, unlike you, I would reach in and went, ah!
Shit that thing. That's that one, man.
Yeah, 100%.
But he's solid.
Sure.
Yeah, he's hunted through.
Doesn't look like a matter or anything. Look at that.
You're done for some? Oh, yeah. Is it hollow? Is it hollow?
Sort of, yeah.
But it's burnt. Oh, yeah, and it has something inside of it.
That came from the sky. It just dropped on their house. But whatever it is, it must have been traveling at high speed because they were saying that it was the tip was some, I guess, melted a bit, and it just went through the roof, through the whole house and the floor. Aren't we all glad that nobody was in the way? Manipulating weather like that is not for us humans to be doing. I mean, you can clearly see that they threw something up there and it just made that cloud drop all its water at once. Um, I mean, if this is what's going on, then that I don't think that's the way that people should be making it rain. I mean, rain should just be natural, but them making the cloud just drop like that seemed weird. Okay, so that cup is magnetic. Yeah, I don't know if that was wine. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't I don't know. This one's weird. I don't know about it being wine, but the water clearly turned red. I don't know if the cup was the reason, but what a strange video. Give him that.
Today is an opportunity for Andy to go into. We want to try to get him to speak. We just trained some new models yesterday, so
The device is an electrocorticography grid, which is attached to a pedestal, which is screwed onto the participant's skull. And is the very first person to have this combination.
I think you are wonderful.
her facial muscles, and that's what we're able to decode into speech. Hey Ann, how's it going?
It is good to see you.
I was thinking about running to the store.
What time will you be home?
In about an hour.
To not make me laugh?
Now, this is the technology that I'm talking about. This is the type of technology that people should be working on and investing money in, because As you can see, it helped this woman speak or be able to speak for the first time in 18 years. Awesome to see.
Old phrases we still use today and where they originated from. During the Wild West era, carriage drivers would often bring someone along to sit next to them as security, and they usually carried a shotgun. Hence the reason why we call shotgun when we want to sit in the passenger seat of a vehicle. Also in the Wild West era, when a man was low on cash, he would offer the bartender a bullet in exchange for a small drink, which was usually whiskey, so this became known as a shot of whiskey. In medieval times, it was widely believed that a full moon could cause strange behaviors in it.
A shot of whiskey came from a guy giving the bar a bullet for some whiskey. That makes sense. A shot of whiskey. Crazy. Who would have thought?
Individuals. So when a person's behavior changed during a full moon, they were considered a lunatic, which originated from the Latin word for moon, which is luna. In the 1500s, it was popular for people to sell piglets at the market in little bags. Sometimes the sellers would replace the piglet with a less valuable cat, but often shoppers would ask to see inside the bag before buying, to make sure it was not a scam. And if it was, they quite literally let the cat out the bag. In the 19th century, public sports such as boxing or racing were often started by someone dropping a hat. This required participants to be ready, which later led to the phrase, "at the drop of a hat." Old phrases we
At the drop of a hat. So that's where it came from. Nice to know. So this is a mobile overpass bridge. What an awesome creation. See, they're not affecting traffic while working on, maintaining the road. Everything just keeps flowing, and the workers work at the same time. Awesome.
The family doesn't seem to see it. What looks like a ghastly figure can be seen, seemingly trying to grab her daughter. It wasn't until sometime after that Curing's mother looked over the video and noticed this strange apparition. Judging by this thing's eerie appearance, the family believes a demon was captured on camera.
Yeah, there was something definitely there. The little girl at the end of the clip seems to notice it, and it just stays around them, floating, whatever it is. I don't know if it's a demon or not, but there was definitely something there. Alright, bummies. This is the last video of the day. I appreciate everybody's time. It's about that time for me to clock out, though. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like the video. Share it with your family and friends. And let me know which one you thought was the clip of the day. Everybody be cool, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.